down, took a stroll in Copley Square, grabbed some chowder, and now it's time to watch the smoked bees. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Bruins start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
Dumps it in. Handles the puck. The Bruins will play from the defensive zone. With possession along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Lowry. Denies him in front. The Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Middlestats gained possession and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Blake. And the puck's booted away. Boston's got possession of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. The Bruins have it against the wall. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Middlestat. Here on the right side and on the attack. Moves the pass alone. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Carolina's looking to break out. Here's a short pass to Svechnikov. The Bruins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Fires it on net. And makes the save. Moves the puck across to Stahl. Need more than that to beat him.
Swollen's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
And he stands tall in goal. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Won a big draw on their own end. And he was ready for that one.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Boston's won the draw. Works it across to Arvidsson. Boston's got possession at center. Denies him on the play. Quick pass to Martin. Absolutely levels him.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Boston's got the puck now. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Shot. Rejected by the blocker. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Oh, great glove save. Where'd that come from?
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. The Hurricanes have it now. Gains the zone through the middle. Shot! Gets in front of it. Tries to feed it over to Beecher. Takes the feed. And they'll dump it in. Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. The Hurricanes have it from their own end. Boston's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. There's a save by Anderson. And he fights
watching, they're smiling because it doesn't happen often, James. The one thing that does get a smile is a great start because they now know that you were ready right from puck drop, not from just a physical standpoint, but from an emotional side too.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Boston's up 1-0. Stankoven's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Great reach with the poke check by Lindholm. And he can't hang on after that hit. The Hurricanes gain the zone. And there's the save. Scooped up along the wall by Svechnikov. It's lost. And a big-time save on a big-time shot. The Bruins have been the better team to this point. Stalls won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Shuts him down. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Turns it aside. Both sides mixed up that battle for the puck along the wall. Handles the pass. Down the right side and into the zone. Carolina's got the puck. Solid body contact. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Here's a shot. And the save. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Here they come on the rush. Cuts to the paint. Scores! And daggers from the goaltender as that goes off someone in front.
They can't blame the goalie on this one who's tracking the puck, and then all of a sudden it changes direction because it deflects off of a defender in front. Real tough puck luck.
Carolina's even things up, and Cheryl, given how early it is in this game, I like the direction it's going.
Yeah, it's a jarring start, right? You wind up behind the 8 ball right away. It's not the start that you would have wanted, but your response is key. You got to have your veteran leadership stand up. You got to find a way to assert yourself into the game. They did it.
And the traffic neutralizes that. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
Are you kidding me? 2 goals in 10 seconds?
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Yeah, and talk about putting your opponent on their heels. Well, anytime you're in the slot area, you know that you're not going to have much time. That's why a quick wrister to the net can often do the damage. It's buried.
The Hurricanes have put themselves in the enviable position of playing with the lead, Cheryl.
You always rather be ahead, wouldn't you? It's the best place to be, but you want to extend that lead. You want to have an ability to play a little more comfortable, James. You got to stay aggressive. You got to manage the puck, and you got to look to attack the net.
Oh, there's a big-time hit.
That's a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw. I just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
Takes a shot. Too many bodies in the way. Big-time stop there. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down. They're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Carolina's got the momentum with a 1-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Puck grab by Robinson. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Feeds it up ahead. Takes it into the slot. He scores! The former Hart Trophy
fabulous goal, and let's have a look at it again here. It is all based on the speed, the quickness to get by your opponent, and then to explode towards the net to create the chance that winds up going in.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Nice job tying up his opponent. Quick feed to Walker. Here's a chance. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Good, solid check, and he loses control there. Denies him on a slapper. The Hurricanes gain possession along the wall. And now it's over to Jarvis. Shot! Too easy with the glove. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Still lots of time left in the period. Carolina's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Moves it quickly over to Zadorov. Dumps the puck in. Carolina's gained possession along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And he takes the dish. And that's intercepted by Boatman. Denies him in front.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
Carolina's won the faceoff. Denies him with the save. Quick pass to Chanot. Arvidsson's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Denies him on the post. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. The Hurricanes win it in the defensive zone. And that shot dies in traffic. Tries to get the puck to Stankoven. Into the offensive end now. And that's intercepted by Minton.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
The Bruins will play it in their own end. Picked up along the wall by Lindholm. Minton's moving it ahead. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. The Hurricanes have it now. Angles it over to Blake. Broken up in the neutral zone by Pete. Gets the puck in deep. Carolina's got control of it now from their own end. Off a stick and they can't collect. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Carolina's got a hold of the puck. Up along the wing. Carolina's got possession of the puck. Puck skips into the bench and we'll get a reset. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. It's a 2-goal lead we're looking at with the score 3-1. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Puck scooped up by Middlestat. And loses possession after a solid hit. Sent into the offensive zone. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Slides the puck over. Dishes it to Kiki. Puck picked up by Robinson. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. Both sides digging into that puck along the wall. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. covered up. Boston's won the face-off deep in their own end. And that's intercepted, and they'll go on the attack. Taken by Pasternak. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Play whistle dead, offside the call. The Hurricanes have done a great job moving their feet tonight, and they lead here midway through the first. Lindholm's won the draw inside the neutral zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Huge steal in his own end. Across the line from center. To his teammate. The Bruins get a hold of the puck. Boston's got it along the wall. Slides the puck down low. Carolina's got a hold of the puck now. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no lead there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone crushing, separating body from puck.
Handles the saucer pass beautifully. And a great save. Slides the puck over to Kiki. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Comes up with the stop. Ehlers plays it into the offensive zone. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Ehlers is creating a ton of energy out there because of his drive and compete level. I mean, he is off balance, stumbling, and still manages to find the puck and get it to the net. This creates a scoring chance. Yeah, it doesn't go in, but what it does is it creates energy for his entire team as they build momentum.
Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Great stretch passes and connects. Goss's Bears lugging the puck. Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it to Robinson. Quick shot! Oh, what a save in front!
Swayman's been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
Boston's looking to break out of their own end. Picked up along the boards by Zadorov. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Kiki. And now it's grabbed by Martinook. Sends a pass over. Dumps it in. Boston's got the puck behind the net. And it's kicked away. And that's stolen by Robinson. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Puck grab by Zadorov. The Hurricanes take possession in the defensive end. Here they come up along the wing. Scoops up the puck. Oh, what a kick save. Tremendous athleticism on the play. Puts it up the outside of the frame.
The Hurricanes are trying to put the game away, but unfortunately that one hits the post and comes out, and this is a tough one to take. You have the lead, you want to extend it, and you certainly don't want to give any life to your opponent.
Carolina's got the puck. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Here we go. Puck's in deep. And a strong effort on that play.
Anderson's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
But you play the game differently depending on the situation. When you're up, you got to know it, and you got to game manage, and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
Shuts him down. Takes it into the offensive zone and back to center. Carolina's gained possession along the boards. Dished on over to Kotkaniemi. And he takes the feed. Makes the save. Boston's got the puck. Carolina's ready to go on the attack. Walker's got it along the wing. Boston's got the puck in their own end. Lori stick handling in his own zone. Sends it in on the attack. Carolina's got the puck along the boards. Passes it to Hall. Gets the puck in deep. The Bruins look to start the transition game. Grabbed along the board by Lori. Great use of the stick to pick it away. Here's a short pass to Arvidsson. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Throws it in. The Hurricanes gain possession. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Quick pass across to Walker. Puts it in deep. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Boston's got it in their own zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck against the wall. Carolina's got it in their own zone. Gets it over to Walker. The Bruins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Boston's got it along the wall. Carolina's got possession of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Into the attacking area from the left side. And the keeper's going to play it. Carolina's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves with the puck to the corner. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Sends the pass over. Here we go, one-man rush. From the point, looks to make something happen. And that cams off one of his teammates in front. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. And there's the whistle icing the call. In the final moments of this period, the Hurricanes are up 3-1. Carolina's got it in the offensive zone.
Center bears down on that bottom hand. A clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Dumps it into the O-zone. The Hurricanes have it now. And that's intercepted by Middlestat. Miller's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a chance on the attack. Quick pass to Chatfield. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled.
Love the pressure on this shift. Really dictating pace. They're like a wave of momentum, and they're tough to contain.
Turns another aside.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out? Zadorov's a fierce competitor who wants to stay in the game, James, but if you look back at this last sequence where he's injured, you know that he's really struggling and laboring and needs to make his way to the bench.
The Hurricanes have controlled this game here in the first period. More shots, more goals. Boston's got a hold of the puck. Taken along the wall by Corrali. Passes the puck over to Costello. And that's stolen by Ehlers. Finds nothing but air in that shot. And that goes off a player. Quick feed to Chatfield. Stopped by the goaltender. Goaltender covers that. We got a stoppage in play. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Carolina's got the puck inside the offensive zone. The Bruins take possession in the defensive end. And caught shot block there. And he had the answer on that play. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Puts it up to net. And he shuts the door on that. Carolina's got the puck in the defensive end. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. And he takes the pass. Moves it quickly over to Pasternak. He was totally locked in on that play. Late goings of this period. Carolina's got a 3-1 lead. With the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Carolina's got it against the boards. Sends it over. Quick shot. Turns it aside with the glove. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Blake. Puts it on net. Boston's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Handles the pass at center. Scooped up along the wall by Walker. Svechnikov's got the puck along the wing. Boston's got a hold of the puck now. Whiffs on that. Passes it over. Stopped by the goaltender. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Carolina's coaches wanted a lot of shots on net, and the team has delivered so far, leading late in the first. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Here they come. And on the left side on the attack. Finds some space in the corner. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. From center they get into the attacking area. Boston's gained possession along the boards. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Off target. Carolina's got a hold of it along the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Sends it over. The Bruins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Slides it across to Hall. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. They send the puck in and go off for a line change. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Takes the pass. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Dishes it to Kotkaniemi. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Puck dumped in. The Bruins have it against the wall. Across the line, down the left wall. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Oh, and he whiffs. Puck scooped up by Hall. Moves it to Slavin. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Here in the late goings of the period, 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. Carolina's won the draw and they'll go to work. Strong defensive effort. Scrum ensues along the boards. Handles the puck at the point. Gives them nothing in front. The Bruins take it along the wall. Right on the doorstep. Jarvis carries the puck in his own zone. Carolina's got it in their own end with time against them. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Fans screaming for a shot as the clock winds down. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments.
Open the savings account this month at FadeBank and get access to team press conferences, practice, or locker room tours. It's absolutely free, so what are you waiting for? FadeBank, your team's proud exclusive banking partner.
Two more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. Still a lot of hockey left in this one as period number 2 gets underway. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Hurricanes staff have to be impressed with their start, James. I mean, they have a healthy 2-goal lead heading into the second period here. They need to continue shots on net.
Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. And now he tries to get it across to Jarvis. Boston's got the puck in their own end. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. On the attack along the boards. Moves the puck to Aho. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by McAvoy. And he's knocked off the puck there. Puck picked up by Walker. On the attack, they come down the right wing. And that's a great heads-up play by McAvoy.
The Bruins are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They got to make good on them. They got to transfer up north and start cashing in.
Slides it across to Saka. Hunts the boards through the neutral zone. Sends it in deep. Takes the feed. The Hurricanes move the puck in the defensive zone. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Lots of time left in this period. Carolina's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. Boston's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning their face-off. The Bruins played along the wing. Middlestats looking to make something happen here in the corner. Oh, what a save by Anderson.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Slides it diagonally to Svechnikov. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Takes that pass back at the point. Takes a shot. Too much traffic in the lane. Taken by Middlestat. Geeky's taking it from his own end. Gains the zone from the right. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. The Hurricanes lead this one early in the second period. They have certainly had a lot of jump offensively tonight. And they win that neutral zone draw. Broken up at center by Jeannot. Here's a shot, and he comes up with it.
Anderson's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Carolina's won the defensive zone draw. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck. Slides the pass over to Stahl. Here they come on the attack. Picked off by Jeannot. And now it's grabbed by Arvidsson. The Bruins take it along the wall. Just a simple pass save made by Anderson. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. The Hurricanes are going to be shorthanded because of a tripping call.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
The Bruins will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Pushes it across to SMO. Things starting to get a little physical out there.
Arvidsson's made a fantastic play, James, and he's falling to the ice. He's got the puck on his stick, and he still has the ability to lower that bottom hand and find a way to redirect the puck to the net. I mean, that's tenacity, that's courage, and finding a way to compete and will your way to the net.
And he takes the feed. And that one's turned away. Carolina's penalty killer's got a hold of it. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Sends the cross-ice pass. McAvoy's got it against the boards. Oh, great blocker stopped by Anderson. Can't maintain position. The Hurricanes will play it from the defensive zone. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Boston's got possession of the puck. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Here's a short pass to Costello. Intercepted at center by Aho. Fires it into the offensive zone. Feeds the puck to Corrali. Gains him up along the side. Carolina's got possession while under man. Great read by Costello. Shuts it down. What a stop. Goss's Bears got the puck in his own zone. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Corrali's got it in the offensive end. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Carolina's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Time running out with this man advantage. Here we go. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Carolina's PK unit comes up big as both sides are back to even strength.
Always dictate games, and this one did not. And the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave them.
Quick pass to Yokiharu. Tries to the crease. Great save by Swayman.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Carolina's been rewarded for putting pucks on net here early in the second. Lindholm's won it off the faceoff. Pasternak's crossed the line and gained the zone. Slides by the check. Big time stop there. Anderson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Still plenty of time left in this frame. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Works it across to Carrier. And now he moves it to Martinick. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Bruins gain possession in their own end. Moves the puck from off the bank pass. Oh, hello! Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flip of the stick. Picked up along the wall by Carrier. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Puck grab by Esimo. Receives the pass. Into the offensive zone. Tried to make a move, and the puck hops away.
Lindholm close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Got to get a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
The Bruins gain possession.
Middlestats' last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision, but he makes the play.
Boston's gained possession along the boards, and he's ridden off the puck. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. On-man rush. Puck scooped up by McAvoy. The Bruins take it along the wing. Middlestats going to play it against the half wall. The Hurricanes have it now. Ehlers works the puck in his own zone. Sprung along the boards. Tries to feed it over to Robinson. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. Angles it over to Beecher. The Bruins move it in. Sidesteps the check. The Hurricanes have a hold of it in the defensive zone. With some open space at center. Puck picked up by Slavin. Fires it. There's the save on the play.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Takes the puck at the point. Kicks it away from the crease. Carolina's got the puck. Quick pass across to Ehlers. Carolina's crossed the line and on the attack. And it's the easy save. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Hurricanes have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Great hand-eye to knock the puck down. The Hurricanes take possession here in the open ice. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Jeannot's carrying it ahead. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Quick feed to Stankoven. Back to the point it goes. Gets a glove on it to make the stop.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
The Hurricanes have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. And they take possession off the draw here at their own end. Moves it to Pasternak. And now he angles it across to Saka. And that's picked off by Blake. Moves the puck. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. Lindholm's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Picked up along the boards by Pasternak. And he loses control of the puck. And they cough it up at center.
Boston's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Fires it on net. And he was ready for that save. Picked off by Ismail. Taken by Lindholm. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. The Bruins will play it in their own end. Oh, and they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Stopped by Sweden. On the stick. Oh, they do it again. Scores! Perfectly positioned to bury the rebound.
James, these are the kind of pesky goals that create a ton of energy for your team. The rebound pops out after the shot. You have to have a hard stick, be heavy on it, with it on the ice, battle and compete for it. He does it, and he buries it.
The Hurricanes are having a laugh tonight, up by a bunch now.
Well, when it's working for you, it's working for you. And you know that the coach loves this as well, because guess what? The entire bench is going to be utilized. They're all in rhythm. Get them all out there.
Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. Boston's got the puck against the boards. The Hurricanes gain possession along the wall. Carolina's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Stahl. Picks up the puck in his own end. And now it's grabbed by Stahl. Oh, look at this chance. He scores! That's how you do it. Leadership to a team. The captain capitalizes.
They used their speed on this counter-attack and gave themselves an odd man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it, they could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Hurricanes look about as dominant as I have seen them all season here, Cheryl. This period has been unbelievable for them.
Yeah, they're dictating pace, and they're dictating the play all over the ice, and then they're executing on their opportunities. It's the reason why they hold the lead.
Moves it to Beecher. Traffic in the lane. And he denied that opportunity.
Anderson's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Gets in front of it for the block.
doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Boston's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And a great save. Boston's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. Nice zone entry from the left. Coming to the front. How did he stop that one? Oh, there's one more.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. The Bruins play it along the boards. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck. And he sends it across to Svechnikov. They've got numbers here. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Here's a short pass to Janot. Carolina's got the puck along the boards. Reaches out and uses the stick. The Hurricanes cross the blue line and are on the attack. Puck grab by Janot. The Bruins have it against the wall. Slides it diagonally to Minton. Gets it back. Scooped up along the wall by Minton. Carolina's got a hold of the puck. Martinic swooping in on the attack. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Shot denies him in close.
So with that hit, you can certainly sense that the frustration has boiled over. James is at a tipping point. They're getting blown out in this game. But honestly, it's their problem. It's their issue because they weren't ready to start. They did not start on time, and there was none of that physical presence earlier in the game.
Carolina's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. And the puck dies with the Trapper save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Past the midway mark in this period, the Hurricanes have been all over them tonight. 5-1 is where we sit. Boston's got it in the defensive zone. Zaka's taking it from his own end. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Carolina's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. Kotkaniemi's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Uses the force on that hit.
After that huge hit, he's really laboring to get off the ice, and you know that no player ever wants to stay down, so he's finding a way, mustering up everything he's got in him to find his way to the bench. Absolute chaos, James. Not one, but multiple penalties on the call, and the team is going to be put in a tough spot.
They'll go back to work on their special teams. The Bruins will go to work here in the offensive zone. Anderson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Looks like lineups are set, and they're ready to get things back underway. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Carolina's had the better scoring opportunities, and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Lindholm's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Puck is frozen, and we're going to face off. More than half the frame has been played here. 5-1 is where we sit to this point. Lindholm's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. The Hurricanes take possession of the neutral zone. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Lindholm.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
Handles the pass.
Carrier's been fantastic tonight, James. I mean, he has a goal already and looking to contribute more.
Works it across to Lindholm. Boston's on the attack. Oh, making his presence felt with a hit. The Bruins have it now. Takes the pass from the left wing. Oh, and he stops that one. And he takes the dish. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you got to love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Quick pass to Lindholm. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that's deflected. Grabbed along the boards by Lindholm. Arvidsson's got it through the neutral zone. And there's the save.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
The Hurricanes are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. Boston's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Svechnikov. Puck scooped up by Slavin. Sends a pass over. And still missing a stick to poke the puck away. Tries to feed it over to Costello. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Feeds it across. What the stop. Carolina's regained possession of the puck. There's another great save.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
And here's the pass to Lindholm. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. The Hurricanes have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Corrales won the draw inside his own end. Slides the puck over. The Hurricanes look to start the transition game. Here they come up along the wing. Quick feed to McAvoy. Takes the return feed. The Hurricanes take possession of the defensive end.
He's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one like that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
Miller stick handling in his own zone. Chatfield's gaining momentum. And he puts that one aside with ease.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to pound the puck.
Trying to exit the defensive zone. Arvidsson's lugging the puck. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Stones him in front.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Carolina's offense has come to shine here tonight as we look at the score here late in the second. Aho's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Down the left wing, they take the zone. The Bruins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Puck picked up by Aho. Good use of the body on the play. Drives to the paint. Big time stop.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. The reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Here's a shot. Denies him with the save. Moves it quickly over to Jarvis. He carries the puck up along the wing. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Carolina's got the puck in their own end. And now he passes up to defensive effort with the stick. And that's off a stick. Taken along the wall by Lindholm. Moves it to Saka. Intercepts it at center. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Great heads-up play to put it away in the offensive end. There's a tough save on the play.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck. Not going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is a tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the lineup here for the rest of the game. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Put the hard hat on here. What a hit. Puck dumped in, and the forwards go for a change. Middlestats got it in the defensive end. The Bruins played along the boards. Carolina's grabbed a hold of the puck. Intercepted at center by Ismail. Locks him. And he gets it from the scores! And they finally stop the bleeding and answer back.
Anytime you can claw your way back into a game, and there's time on the clock, there's an opportunity to answer. Great job for him to have his stick on the ice and get his feet moving right away for that quick pick, and then he gets going north, and they wind up with a goal. He's going to get an assist on his efforts here.
The Bruins now need to find a way to get a few more of those.
Yeah, they need them, because if they get that pushback and they can get a couple more, they'll feel like they have an opportunity to win the game, and then the sticks get heavy on the other side. A lot of work to do to make that happen.
Feeds it to Arvidsson. Locks into the offensive zone. Carolina's got possession of the puck. Sends it over to Miller. Looks to pass it to Blake. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Sweden. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. The Hurricanes with a total team effort to this point as they lead comfortably here in the second. Stankoven's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Gets the puck over to Arvidsson. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Minton. To the low side. Routine pass save made by Anderson. The Hurricanes in transition at center. Moves it around along the half wall. And that's off a stick. It's in! He scores!
I love this goal, James, because there's will behind it. I mean, there's an attack mentality to want to drive the interior of the ice. You got to fight for that space. He does a perfect job of it, and he's rewarded with his goal.
Carolina's been feeling good all night long, and look at where we're at here. We're still in the late stages of the period here.
Yeah, it's been an unbelievable game for them so far. I mean, they've just been so dominant offensively. The opponent really doesn't know what to do. They're trying to slow the game down, but they can't because they're just on fire in terms of pace and dictating it.
Moves the puck into the attacking area. Passes it over to Lorau. There's a chance. Denies him. He got all of it. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Lindholm's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
The body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if it'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
And their first chance to use the man advantage.
The first power play of the
got the puck in the defensive end. The Hurricanes carry it along the wall. Boston's got the puck at center. Taken by Lindholm. Shot! Oh! What a save!
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge.
Corrali's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And they take possession here in the offensive zone. And time to go on the attack. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Aho's won a big draw in their own end. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Sends it over to Pete. Quick pass to Saka. Sends the pass over. Quick feed to Corrali. Quick shot. Oh, almost fooled him, but he saves it.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, spread of the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Carolina's looking to break out. Knocked away with the stick by Saka. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Battling for it along the boards. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up.
With hot food and ice-cold beverages, now's your chance to join us at one of our many concession stands located throughout the stadium.
Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Sabalski, Pounder, and here comes the third. The Hurricanes win possession here as we open up the period, and that power play is still intact. The Bruins will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Can't hang on after that hit. Great defensive stick work on the play. The Bruins slide it through center. Fires it into the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Aho. Ehlers carries the puck in his own zone.
Lindholm's penalty is almost expired.
Puts it on net. Gets in front of it. Feeds it over. Redirected off one of his own line mates there.
Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looked comfortable.
Pinned up along the boards. The Hurricanes gain possession along the wall. Fantastic save!
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. The Hurricanes looking against the half wall. And now it's grabbed by Stankoven. Shuts him down. Clearing attempt. And they get the puck out of the zone, and they'll go off for a line change.
This is exactly what you want. You spend some time in your own zone, you get the change. Now you got fresh legs to be able to attack, apply pressure on their opponent.
The Hurricanes get a hold of it. Takes the shot. Stops that one.
Blake's finally going to get on the score sheet here after multiple scoring chances, James. Love to see the expected goals after this one. But you could feel it coming, couldn't you? I mean, he's been all around the net. He's had the puck on his stick. He's had all the right habits, found himself in all the right spots. Nice to see him finally connect.
The Hurricanes have built themselves up a comfortable lead here in this third period. Boston's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. And now it's over to Pasternak. Carolina's looking to break out of their own end. Puck grab by Stahl. And that pass goes off a stick. Moves it to Lowry. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Dumps it in. Takes the feed from the left side. On the attack along the boards. Laying the body. Here's a short pass to Martin. Denies him again.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Big save. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Big hit that frees up possession. And he makes the save.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Carolina's benefited from lots of shots on net here tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. Stankoven's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Minton. There's a shot, and there's the save. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. Steps inside the attacking zone down to the kick. Scrum along the boards. The Bruins have it now. Knocks the puck down with a stick. The Hurricanes have it now. And things start to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Carolina's on total cruise control early in this third period. The Bruins win the draw here in their own end. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Quick pass to Beecher. Fires it. Oh, no, it's stopped.
Anderson's really had the pulse of his team this game, James. I mean, making some huge saves at the right time, and that's what you need from your goaltender to sort of weather the storm when they have to and make the timely save when they need to. You garner momentum from it. It's uplifting, and it provides energy.
Carolina's got the lead early in the third period. They have been the far busier team offensively tonight. The Bruins win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Quick feed to Ehlers. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Carolina's got a hold of it along the wall. The Hurricanes have it from their own end. Carolina's through center and out in the offensive end. And makes the save. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Beecher's been nabbed for tripping.
I always hated to play in these games. It just came out flat, and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
The Hurricanes once again send out their power play unit.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
Stankoven's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Denies him! Boston's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Pass across to Blake. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. The Bruins will play it from the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Walker. The Hurricanes take it along the wall. Oh, proper save by Swayman.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
Stankoven's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. The Hurricanes take possession here inside the offensive zone. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Carolina's got the puck along the boards. The Hurricanes will play it in their own end. Carolina's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Puck scooped up by Aho. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Corrales recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Carolina's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Oh, how did he stop that with the left-hander? Oh, relentless pressure to come up with the turnover. That opportunity's rejected. Listen, scores another one, and listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. You couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing. Man, I would love to freeze frame that shot, James. The torque on his stick to be able to get that shot off with that amount of force, incredible.
Carolina's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. The Hurricanes got a hold of the puck in their own end. And he takes the pass. And that play's offside. We got a face-off coming up. Carolina's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. Aho's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. And that's picked up by Asimo. Here's an off-man rush. Into the attacking area from the left side. He grabs the puck here on the point. Trying to shake the defender. All alone. Oh, what a save! Takes the pass. And makes the save. Taken along the wall by Middlestat. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Boston's gained possession along the boards. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The Hurricanes have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Hurricanes take along the wall. Yeah, here we go. They didn't like that one bit.
They didn't like it because it was dangerous, and you can't have that in the game, James. And this fight is sort of a policing, if you will, of the game, and that's why they've dropped the gloves.
Well, is this one of those analogies, you mess with the bull, you get the horns?
I guess so. I mean, it's certainly sending a message, isn't it, James? I mean, really, it's about retribution and governance and what happens within the rink and trying to make sure that this gets settled here and there, and hopefully it's done.
I think they found the tooth that was lost, and both teams now back inside the face-off circle. Carolina's won the draw in the neutral zone. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Moves it to Carrier. And the puck leaves the zone. Minton's got it on the offensive end. Broken up by Kotkaniemi. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck against the wall. Grabbed along the board by Loa. Pass to Carrier. They go on the attack from the left side. Stop by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. In close. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save, not once, not twice, multiple times.
And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. The Hurricanes have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. Boston's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Pass to Beecher. Quick pass to Lowry. Carolina's got possession here in the neutral zone. The Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Carolina's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Puck picked up by Ehlers. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Boston's moving it all the way. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Hurricanes have it against the wall. Takes the feed. He says, let's get physical on that play. The Bruins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Castelli's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Play is stopped, and here's the official call. Walker's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
They got to put a pin in the penalty balloon here, James. The frustrating calls, no question about it. They got to figure out a way to control their emotion and get back in this game.
Boston's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Carolina's won the defensive zone draw. Anderson's going to hang on for a whistle.
7 minutes, 45 seconds.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Boston's won the draw. He gets in front of that one.
Well, I think something go there. And if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Puck clears the zone. The Bruins gain possession. Quick feed to Saka. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. And they'll dump it in. Boston's got it from behind the net. And now it's to Saka. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Kiki's got the puck. Fires it on net. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Middlestats ready to take the draw here on this power play. The Bruins take possession off the faceoff. Denied by the goaltender. No quarters given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. The Hurricanes will kill off a few extra seconds now. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Directs it on over to Arvidsson. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
But he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Trying to get the puck out of the zone. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James. You have to be able to clear the puck, and it's easier said than done, but they make no mistake this time.
And some good footwork to kick it away. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Nice job to escape the zone. Time running out with this man advantage. Here we go. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck.
Walker standing up, ready to go.
Angles it over to Costello. And sends it just out of reach. Cutting to the slot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it, but a stop by swinging. Uses the boards with the bank pass. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Hurricanes are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Right up the gut into the offensive end. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. And that's stolen by Lindholm. Anderson's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been outstanding all game, James. He's the reason why his team is leading in this one, and elects with a good decision to get the face-off.
Carolina's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. Moves it quickly over to Ehlers. Carolina's got the puck against the boards. And that shot gets blocked. Oh, how did that stay out? It goes off the inside of the post. Makes the save. Wait, no, it's in. It's in the net. It's in the net.
Well, I'd say they're running out of options here, James. I mean, they took their starter out. They brought him in relief. And unfortunately, just not getting the job done as that one goes by. You know who else is not getting the job done? The team in front of them.
The Hurricanes are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Avoids the defender. Taken by Beecher. Tries to get it to Kostelic. Runs the puck in. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck along the boards. Feeds it over to Kotkaniemi. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Shot. Blocked. And he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Here's a change.
Carolina's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. The Bruins will go to work here in the offensive side. And he gets in front of the slap shot to make the save. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Great puck check on the reach. And now he tries to get it across to Essenol. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Essenol. Here's a rip. Scores! Oh, look at the rebound. And tucks it into the goal.
I just love these types of goal games. I mean, you can see the energy on the bench, the coach, everyone is uplifted because these are dirty areas. These are tough areas. These are competitive will-type goals, and he finds the back of the net because he was willing to pay the price.
Boston's got to find a way to continue to attack here now, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and they're going to do that by throwing defensive structure out the window and just pushing forward. You can expect 4 players to be involved in the attack when they get going north.
And now he moves it to Carrier. The Bruins take possession in the defensive end. And now he angles it across to Kiki. And that play's broken up. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. And he takes the feed. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Steps up with the block. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Here we go. Goaltenders at the bench. They got the extra attacker out with the delayed penalty. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Chatfield's going off for cross-checking.
You can play hard, you can play physical, and you can be an agitator, but you can't dance to the penalty box. You're putting your team in a vulnerable spot here, James. They got to figure it out.
Boston's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
They haven't scored on the power play as of yet here, James, but if they're able to capitalize and get on the board, guess what? The numbers go up pretty quickly.
From the point, looks to make something happen. Quick pass across to Saka. Oh, to Kiki. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Dishes it off. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Aho's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Middlesex got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Oh, the backhand! And that's off target as it hits the body. Big time stop there. They get it out of the defensive end. The Bruins have it now. Takes the feed from his own end. Loose puck, and they're off to the races. Looking for space inside the D zone. Carolina's got a hold of it along the wall. Slides it on over to Esimo. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Arvidsson. Has the feed in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Stahl's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Boston's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Here's an opportunity to clear the zone. Puck bounces into the bench and we'll get a face-off. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Moves it to Carrier. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Boston's got possession of the puck. Receives the pass. Zaka's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a shot. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Good clearing attempt to breathe. The Bruins have it behind the net. Passed up ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Handles it along the blue line. Great save by Anderson. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Anderson. Gets it out of his own end. The Bruins power play has expired. Both teams now back at even strength.
Really like that power play sequence, James. The way they were moving puck and controlling the play, they came up to a hot goaltender.
Carolina showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. Stay Coleman's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Scooped up along the wall by Chatfield. Puck moved over to Svechnikov. Takes a shot. Just wide.
Well, the game certainly isn't predictable, is it, James? As it's going back and forth, goals from all areas as players shoot from all angles and attack the zone.
Handles the puck from the left side. The Hurricanes look to start the transition game. And he gives it over to Blake. Nice dish from the left wing. Puck moved over to Stankoven. Pushes it across to Svechnikov. Carolina's on the attack. And the puck's knocked loose. Scrum ensues along the boards. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck against the wall. Peaks taking it from his own end. Shakes off the coverage. The Hurricanes gain possession in their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Slides it across. Denies it in front.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
The Hurricanes' offense has paid off in dividends tonight. No shortage of scoring chances, and they have capitalized on many. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Works it across to Corrali. The Hurricanes have it in the offensive end. Cleared the side with the glove. Boston's got a hold of the puck. And now he passes it to Pasternak. Gaining momentum up along the side. Avoids the poke check.
get back to just finding his place within the game on the ice, and he gets a nice scoring chance right there that needs to give him some confidence. He can play physical, but he's also got to play with his brain.
And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Inside the offensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Gets the puck in deep. Carolina's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here's a short pass. Oh, dumped right over the boards.
Oh, yeah, he's in the opponent's bench. This one's embarrassing, James. I mean, you're in your opponent's lap here, and you got to crawl your way out back to your side.
Oh, that's got to hurt. What a play. Gives it right back. Quick pass to McAvoy. And he had the answer on that one. The Hurricanes move the puck in the defensive zone. Looking to set up offensively. Handles the puck. The Hurricanes get a hold of it. Sent into the offensive zone. Quick feed to Pasternak. Moves it over to Lindholm. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Puckinyemi trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Moves it quickly over to Carrier. Into the offensive end now. Picked up along the boards by Carrier. Stops the rocket of a shot. The Bruins take it along the wing. Dumps it in. The Hurricanes have it against the wall. Moves it to Robinson. Tough battle along the boards. Boston's got possession here in the offensive zone. Slides the puck to Carrier. Here's a short pass to Kotkaniemi. The Bruins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Carolina's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick pass to Walker. Gaining momentum along the wing. Quick feed to Carrier. Takes the puck at the point. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop. Tries to feed it over to Lindholm. And he feeds it down to Saka. And that's just out of reach. Takes the feed. The Hurricanes play the wing. Shuts the door.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum change, and you can see the bench erupt with that one.
Carolina's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. Stalls won the draw, and they're on the attack. Moves by the check. Korpisalo's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Carolina's been the better team offensively tonight. A lot of scoring chances, and they lead it late in this third period. Stalls won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Moves with the puck in the corner. Moves it quickly over to Kiki. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Here's a chance. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. The Bruins win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And a great save! And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Carolina's won the draw. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Looks to make a play over to Stahl. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Moves it to Hall. Carries the puck through the neutral zone.
momentum. Well, goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
The Hurricanes are in the home stretch of this one, leading big time in the third. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. And now it's over to Blake. Moves the puck along the half wall. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Quick feed down low. Now you listen to this place, and this is an unruly group of fans quite frustrated from what they saw of disappointing performance by the home team today. And it makes the easy save.
Anderson's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
And we are all over with this one tonight. The Hurricanes put on a dominant performance tonight, Cheryl.
They were outstanding tonight.